Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
We're actually wondering if the congressman is in today.
He is not here currently, but
Okay.
I'll be happy to meet with you. What can I do for you?
There's a group of us. There's probably there's about, I'd say 20 more outside.
Okay.
And we were just here because we've been calling about a town hall and didn't know if he was going to have one or not.
Okay.
And so there were just a lot of questions and a lot of concerns that we had. And so we thought we'd come today and see if there's somebody who'd be willing to listen to him.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm the only one here in the office right now. We are not big enough. We usually would have to limit it to 5 to 8. Or you guys can go through the official channels and schedule something when there's more staff.
Do you think if we
available.
did like 8 at a time, I mean, it would probably only take like 3 rounds to get through everybody here, and we could make it quick, and everyone can just say their piece, and we-
Sure.
We'll be brief.
we'll be brief.
Yeah,
and-
but there's not going to be any filming in the office. Sorry, that's just an office policy that we have.
All right, guys. All right, everyone, they're gonna attempt to see everybody.
Rather than a
It's
whole
just
group?
one. Yeah, it's just one group.
Everybody got a seat? Please have a seat, sir. Are you able to tell us what the chairman's position is or what his thinking is on ACA? I'm not. I'm just here to take your comments and pass them along for this
Okay.
meeting. If
Does
you-
he plan on a town hall so we can ask him his position?
Yeah, because that's been real
one-way
back
email?
and forth. Currently, I don't think there's one scheduled for this week. I know that they are working on getting something, but I don't have details on that right now.
You're not holding a town hall, so I'm going to take this opportunity to ask a question. Do you agree with the president that the New York Times and CNN and MSNBC and the other news sources that he's named are the enemies of the American people? Do you believe that?
I didn't even really have serious health problems. I still was turned down by 6 different insurance companies. I never could find any insurance. No one would cover me.
If I went out on the open market to try to get insurance right now, from my experience in the open market before, I can't get it. The supply and demand argument on healthcare is, well, if you can't afford it, you don't do that. That's fine if it's broken ribs. But do you really want someone with tuberculosis making the decision, oh, I can't afford it, walking the street?
Yeah.
So it's actually a national health question.
I have a genetic condition where I'm predisposed to 6 different types of cancers, and I have to get these specific screenings every year. I was diagnosed back in May, had surgery day before the election, but I early voted. And if the pre-existing condition ban goes away, that leaves me very nervous because...
Hi, Chairman McCaul. We were just upstairs with your staffer, Robin, and she couldn't tell me. What is your position on the ACA? Repeal and replace? Fix it? We're just kind of curious.
I'm a constituent of Mike McCall's. My kids are in the school district of Eames. I'm very concerned about what I am seeing and hearing. Donald Trump's rhetoric of hate and unsubstantiated statements are the greatest threat to the stability of the US. So my question to you is this your idea of an effective counterterrorism strategy?
My question to Representative McCaul is, why have you not made a statement in regards to Trump's administration's ties to Russia, and why are you not doing anything about it?
I'm wanting to ask you, as the chair of the Homeland Security Committee in the House, what you're planning to do to make sure that Stephen Bannon has no responsibilities whatsoever in setting Homeland Security policy. He's an avowed racist, a white supremacist, and he does not belong anywhere where he's setting that kind of policy.
My husband is a 5th generation Tejano, raised up in the hill country here, right here in Texas. As American as any of us, and yet suddenly at the gym he's got white boys telling him, hey, you going back to Mexico before they build that wall? What gives them the latitude to say these things?
But last year at this time they never would have said.
Right.
Never.
Does it feel impactful to sit and talk to people?
We take all of the comments down and pass them along, and
But
they're all...
you can't comment on whether you feel that listening to people is meaningful to you.
I'm not here to speak about my...
So what about, do you feel that he's even
listening.
Yes, he is very fully aware of the issues, and that's exactly what I'll do with this as well. It will be sent up to DC so that it's provided to him at the end of the day.